Hello and welcome to Money Matters. As the number of retail investors spikes with the increase of easy-to-use investment apps, so has the rise of financial influencers or Finfluencers. These are people who give advice on everything from budgeting and saving to investments in stocks and cryptocurrency. And they're not going unnoticed as companies are cashing in on their cachet.
Hello， 大家好，我叫 Graham， 歡迎你嚟到我 YouTube channel。
Graham Chin has over 10,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel, looking to him for investment advice.
Because my friends haven't had any knowledge on finance and investments, and they often will come to me and ask these questions. And so I was thinking, why don't I start my own YouTube channel and to give advice to people similar to my age on investments and personal finance.
The 26-year-old economics and finance graduate began investing in stocks 4 years ago. Despite having not worked in finance before, he's pretty popular among other Gen Zers, those born between 1997 and 2012. Matthias Buehlmaier, finance lecturer and program director at Hong Kong University Business School, says there's a wide variety of Finfluencers that appeal to different investors. And it seems people are willing to trust them, sometimes more than they trust institutions.
On the one hand, there are people who work maybe in an investment bank as analysts or other positions, and they come to the financial press and give their statements. So these are obviously highly qualified. Then on the other hand, there are people who maybe just through their own experience, they have learned a lot of things through their own investments or their own money management. And so they want to also share this with other people, even though maybe they don't have a formal education.
Graham says the turning point for his channel was when stocks he picked during the pandemic gave a return of 40% to 130% after just 3 months.
That video really caught a lot of attention, and the YouTube algorithm really recommended the video. And by that time, I had like 30,000 views, as well as I've gained 2,000 subscribers on that single video.
Graham says he invests time and effort with his followers who ask him questions and sometimes direct message him for advice.
I try to think of topics based on the most current events. I also try to offer content on foundation topics so that beginners can start to learn how to invest after watching my videos and to get a quick start on their investment journey.
Since his rise in popularity, he's had offers of sponsorship from various companies, but he says he doesn't accept all offers.
I try to accept sponsors only because I really use it myself rather than doing it for the money, because I think in that way I can offer unbiased comments because I use it myself.
He currently has around 4 to 5 sponsors and says he makes anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 a month from these, depending on how many account openings there are, using his referral code. On top of that, he can earn money from his YouTube ads. Alex Wong is a hedge fund manager who's been giving stock tips and analysis since the 1990s.
I was giving advice on the names which people didn't know much. So they found me a little bit different from others. And then at that time, the market appetite actually switched to small cap. That's why I was quite lucky to catch that wave. So people found me quite accurate in those forecasts. And at that time, there was a magazine giving annual picks every year. And I was quite white for the first few picks, so people quite liked me at that time.
With a long background in finance, his popularity as a good stock picker and someone with a sharp grasp of the markets have made him a top financial influencer in a world of Gen Yers and Zers.
I would say I'm the older pack, okay. Many influencers actually are young people. They are not probably not licensed by the SFC as well. So they are studying on their own time, and so they probably could have some edge because they can spend a lot of time on a very specific area. So they probably may be better than us because we're generalists. We cover more areas. So they probably could have some edge in the depth.
Like his younger counterparts, he has offered sponsorship deals and he does guest appearances at financial seminars. He's currently in a big ad campaign for a large e-brokerage firm.
There's an interesting experience because I appear on the TV ad and also on the poster as well. So to promote their social network. Other than that, I probably just appeared on some banks or security firms seminar.
As an established practitioner, he's not as actively engaged with his followers and doesn't respond to questions on social media platforms.
I just appeared on those programs to talk about other things. So they know me that I don't answer Q&A much. And then gradually, the questions on the Facebook actually gradually disappear.
Gen Z has an estimated spending power of $323 billion US, while millennials are expected to spend $1.4 trillion this year alone, money they could channel into investments. Downloads of investment apps are up 20% year on year, and time spent on them is up 90%. With numbers this big, financial institutions are keen to take a slice of the pie. James Lowe, who works for an old-school brokerage firm, says they launched a newbie investment app just 6 months ago.
Currently, we have cooperated with a few YouTubers. Yeah, they have their own YouTube channel, media, to provide some investor education to the general public. Especially in Hong Kong, stock trading is very popular, and so that's where we think this KOL type of marketing or influencer marketing is a very cost-effective one compared to traditional media marketing channels.
A survey published by Magnify Money Investor found that nearly 60% of investors under the age of 40 belong to investment communities or forums, and 46% had turned to social networks for information on investments. This popular e-brokerage firm has their own studio where they invite Finfluencers to speak to their followers on their YouTube channel.
Every week we do we try to make 2 videos for the Hong Kong market, and we try to make 1 for the Singapore market. We got around 30,000 subscribers already. So here we have more videos coming out.
She says keeping their online community engaged is important, and sometimes their Finfluencers can draw up to 100,000 views.
I think part of the kind of social media influencers, including financial media influencers, is that people kind of feel a emotional connection to them, and they feel like they can trust them. So it's even though maybe they have never met them before.
Simon Lee, who runs an online financial products marketplace, is banking on this trust and hires many Finfluencers as licensed advisors for the platform.
And a lot of these influencers, they have a very successful business online. So if you really see into that, you want to capture that, you need to be capable to work with them on their business models.
Graham joined Simon's company this year and gives advice on their different investment products. He also films some of his videos in the office.
Right now, I make between 5 to 7 videos, yes, per month.
Simon says they're also fussy about who they hire. They try to avoid those who are too commission-driven.
If you are too commission-driven, you just looking at how much money you earn. Instead of looking at how you can help your investor to invest in a profitable way, that will actually make things worse.
And of course, no matter what advisor or influencer one follows, due diligence is key.
It's important to always check for yourself and not just blindly rely on anybody, to tell you what to do with your own money, because I think at the end of the day, if somebody invests and makes a gain, that's wonderful, but if somebody makes a loss, then it's also their own loss.